Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd do a little speed clean, so I set myself a 2-hour timer to get my Sunday reset done. You will notice here that my book annotation station has become a permanent fixture of the dining room table now. In the rest of the living room, I gave the couch a little reset and give the surfaces a dust or wipe over. Moving into the kitchen, I was just giving this a general clean, so I gave the surfaces a good wipe down, sanitised them, and then I put the pots away, did some washing up. But as I was doing this, I realised that there were some marks on the cupboard doors and drawers. And I'm not the type of person that can see something that's out of place and just ignore it. So I then added cleaning or wiping down the cupboard doors to my ever-growing to-do list for today and gave them a good thorough wipe down. They show up every speck of dirt or dust because they are white and they are gloss finish. This is just a note to anyone and a reminder to my future self. Not that I chose this, but never get white floors. They are the biggest pain to keep on top of and are just constantly dirty. Everything shows up on them. It's just not something that I would ever opt for myself again in the future, having lived with white floors. So take from that what you will. Today I felt like the downstairs jobs were quite quick tasks and I absolutely powered through this. So then I moved upstairs and I always start with this big mirror. I take pictures in it constantly and again it collects dust, it collects marks and I love to keep it looking clean. Into the master bedroom and we have a lot going on. There is a whole lot to break down here. We have decorating pending, so there's just a lot of different colours, a lot of different textures, a lot of mess, Yeah, we're just gonna have to roll with it. Anyway, I gave the bedside tables a good clean down, and then I had this mark that would not come off once we'd moved our broken telly out of the room. But I've been watching a lot of TikToks, and the pink stuff is literally my new favourite product. I've had it and used it for years, but I've grown a whole new appreciation for it. It literally works on everything. I also decided that today would be the day I tackle and maintain the mould on our bedroom windows. Upstairs, we do find that we get a little bit of pesky mould. I just try to maintain this as best as possible and keep on top of it. So I literally just popped a little bit of mould and mildew around the windows, let it sit for a few minutes, and then went back around with a cloth. And then I also decided to tackle the windows at the same time. Me and Callum actually made a list at the start of the year of all the bigger jobs around the house that we just don't really get round to, and the window cleaning was definitely one of them. So today I decided to tackle the upstairs because it's all I had the capability for. I think I've said it in a few vlogs now, but my appreciation for this Lakeland heated air dryer is just unmatched. If you have a small house like myself and you find that heating, drying clothes, there's not a lot of room, there's not a lot of space to do it, then I would absolutely say that if you can and can afford it, then buy a heated clothes rail. Obviously in the summer we're going to get dual use out of this. We won't need to use it as a heated rail, we can still just use the framework. But yeah, in the winter, this has been an absolute lifesaver. Washing can be done in the same day, which is just unheard of. Today clearly is the day that I wanted to add a lot of unnecessary jobs to my list. So today I also decided that I would tackle the basket of hair appliances that I have under my desk. This thing is literally, it feels like it holds a whole household's worth of dust. So I removed everything from it and I had to go in with the wet wipe. So I give this a really good wipe down, and then I went over each of my appliances and gave them a wipe down, wrapped the wires up properly and popped everything back in its perfect little place. I definitely need to find a drawer somewhere that I can store this stuff in. As you can see, at this point in the day, I was on the brink of giving up, but I had so much more to do. The bathroom was the big, bulky job of the day. It's the place in the house where I wanted to go the furthest, the most in-depth with. So obviously, I got the pink stuff out, and I had cleaned the grout a couple weeks ago, but I feel like it needed a second blast. So I went over with a little toothbrush and my pink stuff and got that scrubbed right in there. I also went over with the pink stuff on the rack, as you can see, which is a bit of a pain for rust. So it's really hard to keep on top of. I definitely think we need to replace this. And again, future Amy, I think that I would love like a recessed shelf in a tiled wall in the future, so that there's no plastic that can grow mould and there's no steel or metal that can harbour rust. That's just a few things that I feel like would make living in a house much more seamless. It would take away a few issues. Anyway, I continued to clean around the bathroom. I love the Zoflora bathroom spray. It is incredible, and I feel like the combination of using the pink stuff and the Zoflora bathroom spray was really great. So once I'd applied them and let them sit for a bit, I went over with one of my scrub pads and just basically scrubbed all the tiles, all the grout, give them a good clean down. The bathroom has not smelt this great in a long while. I mean, it's obviously smelt clean, but this felt clinical almost. Anyway, one of my favourite bits is just giving the cabinet a wipe down, and I refound this little window cleaner wiper thing in the cupboard, which actually made cleaning the glass and the mirrors today a lot easier. So it's definitely something I'm going to continue using going forward. So coming on to the last tasks of the day, once the bathroom was done, I reset the towels, made sure everything was back in its place, mopped the floor, and then my timer went off, so I just about made it back. The only thing I had to do then was take my stuff back downstairs and reset. So that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed my speed clean. Remember to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!